Ahoy, cruise enthusiasts, or maybe I should start saying cruise-thusies again. Are we allowed to do that? Anyway, so I made the video a few days ago about 6 things that I have never done on a cruise ship after, I don't know how many, 60 plus cruises. So I went ahead, I thought about it some more, and yeah, there are a few more pretty common things that I have also never done on a cruise ship. So here we go, I guess, part 2 of 5 more things that I have never done on a cruise ship. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Don't bother with the bell. I don't do it for anyone else, so I'm not going to ask it of you. And before we get started also, I know I said that twice, if there's anything that you look forward to doing on a cruise ship because you just keep skipping it and have never gotten around to it, also let everyone know in the comments below. All right, 5 more things that are pretty common that I've just never done. Number 1, I have never taken a back-to-back cruise. Yeah, no, I have known a lot of people that have been on back-to-backs either at the beginning or end. In fact, I've met people that have done back-to-back-to-back-to-back type cruising, but no, I just never have. It's never just, it's really just never come up. I've never had the, I don't know, in a way, I've never had the reason to do so. Like when I cruise, I usually go, I do the thing, and I experience the ship and the destination, and that's it. I'm done. And this happens a lot, I guess, in the Caribbean. And since I've already been everywhere, I never really feel compelled to take a back-to-back cruise. Now, when I say a back-to-back cruise, I genuinely mean like 2 separate bookings, you know, that are in sequence. Not what like MSC does, where they offer the 2 separate sailings, but as 1 booking. I want to do a genuine back-to-back. I also really want to do a side-to-side. I almost did that last year between Norwegian Aqua and Disney Treasure, but that didn't pan out. But yeah, a back-to-back cruise. I should, I don't know, schedule it sometime. We'll see, but it's not really high on the priority list. Okay, number 2 on the next things I have never done, play a casino table game. Yep, I've never done this on a cruise ship, and I actually don't think I've ever done it anywhere, not even in like Las Vegas or Atlantic City or any place else. I've been with friends who have played games, and I've just kind of watched that for a while, and you know, I like watching some of the games. In fact, on several sailings, I went to the intro casino thing, and I learned the basic mechanics of a lot of these games. They're not really that complicated, just so I would know what was going on. So it's a little bit more entertaining. And yeah, I thought, okay, maybe one day I will play, but it's just not my thing. This whole gambling thing, you know, I had to like almost force myself to do, you know, to play the slots on some of these cruises. And you know, several times I've even missed my free play on Royal because I just never get around to it. But, you know, maybe sometime I will just sit down at the $5 blackjack table and, I don't know, bet away my next cruise. I have no expectation of getting any sort of offers or anything, but I do think it would be fun one day to play an actual table game at the casino, right? Okay, number 3 on the next 5 things, I have never ordered a room service breakfast. I know, shocker. I've never put that little card out and had, you know, my room service breakfast delivered to me. So many times I have actually thought, ooh, this would be a really good idea for just something to eat and some coffee, you know, get that started. But it just never happened. I never think about it because I usually just get up and go to the buffet or the coffee bar or whatever. I like to get up and get out of the cabin. So having breakfast in the room, even when I had a balcony, was just never a thing that I really felt compelled to do. Now, there is one little asterisk on this. On one cruise, my travel professional did gift me an actual real breakfast. It was way beyond what you get on the little door knocker. It had all sorts of stuff. It had cupcakes on it. So I was like, okay, fine. I did order that, and it did show up in the morning. But the door handle breakfast, I've never ever done that. Yeah, maybe we will sometime. Okay, number 4 on the list of things, and this is something I see every time I see it. I'm like, oh, I should do this. A movie on deck. Yeah, even on Disney, I have never sat and watched the Funnel-Vision. I've seen it playing as I go by. I've stopped and watched a scene or two, but I've never checked it off on the schedule and sat down and watched the movie on deck. I know they do this on Disney. They do it on Princess. I think they did it on Holland and Carnival a lot. MSC, they did it on MSC World America, I think, and it's pretty popular. So it's not like, you know, you have to really wait for it, but I don't know. I guess there's just always something else going on in the evening, and sitting and watching a movie is, I guess I just never fit into the schedule. It's never been that important. The thing for me is, it'd have to be a movie that I could just casually watch and not really get into. But there's some movies that I really want to watch, but I don't want to watch them on the cruise ship. I know it's very complicated. I know I'm way overcomplicating. I should just go and watch the movie on deck. And number 5, this is actually the big one, because I kind of realized this. I'm like, oh, this is a great way to end one of these videos. Number 5, list of things that I thankfully have never done on a cruise ship. Boy, pushing my luck now. I've never been to the medical center. I don't even know what it looks like on the inside. I've never even been in one. I've never gotten a tour. Why would you want to get a tour of that? But no, I've never been in a medical center for any reason. There was one time, for whatever reason, I wanted to ask a question about med availability. I have no idea. I have no idea what this memory is. But so I looked on the map for it, and I never went. I don't know. I wasn't seasick or anything like that. This is so strange. But yeah, I've never had to go to the medical center, and yeah, I'm actually pretty thankful for that, as we all should be. I'm not really worried. If I ever had to go, I would. I have the travel insurance, right? We're paying for it. We're going to use it if we have to. But yeah. Okay, let's not keep that on the list, all right? All right, there you go. 5 more things that are pretty common. I know because people talk about them all the time that I've just never done on a cruise ship. So let's pencil in at least 4 of them and get those done. All right. Well, again, what are some things that you've just never gotten around to on your cruise? I certainly hope medical center is one of them. Let everyone know in the comments. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button before you head out. And you know what? If they're playing a movie on that ship and you want to see it, grab your blanket, grab a chair, and that movie on deck is a great way to get you out of the cabin.